right, y'all, we are going to make the inside of this sandwich right here. So we've got a little bit of lettuce right here. And because this overlaps this, we are going to be just a little bit aggressive with our line making. And then here, it kind of curves, so I'm going, I'm making kind of a rainbow sort of shape with my curves. Okay, so I'm making my yellow green. Can you see my lines, how they curve right there? I'm gonna leave it a little bit light on the edge. I'm making it darker around the overlap there with the bread. I'm curving. See that? Now I'm gonna go back. You could, if you wanted to, add like a blue-green right there. I don't think that it's necessary though. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do, I think this must be bologna or something. Not like this exercise is bologna, but I think the meat is bologna or ham or something. Anyway, so I hope I'm not making y'all dizzy. All right, so the lunch meat, you'll see that it is a red orange. So we'll be adding a little bit of that there. Okay, so where this overlays right here, I'm just adding a little bit of my orange. It's so easy on this stuff to get lost. I've got a piece of meat right here and then one right here that's under this that I think will probably be darker. So I'm kind of taking my lines and I'm going out this way because this meat is just jutting out that way. So I do need to go back and like outline where you would perceive there to be a shadow right there. The way I think about bologna or ham or something like that, it's not really all that heavy like the red orange. So I've got to be kind of cautious because you don't want it to look like a tomato, right? You'd have to do something crazy like darken your tomato or whatever if that's the case. So being a little conservative here. I'm just sort of touching this red orange on here, and I'll do a little bit of it here. I'm kind of putting this in at a diagonal down here. All right, so we got our cheese right here. So our cheese, to follow the rules, what we've got to do is we've got to do like a yellowy orange. I doubt you'd want green cheese. That would be kind of not cool. So anyway, I'm doing this at, I'm like making my lines. They're kind of horizontal, but yet it's going at an angle, okay? So they're kind of diagonal. I'm just making coming out from the line to the edge right here. I'm kind of doing directional lines. I'm going to make this relatively light because you don't want your cheese to be heavier than your squash or whatever that's there. So I'll pull in just a little bit. Because you want it to still look like cheese. But I would imagine, though, if it's over this sandwich, especially if it's over this bologna or whatever this is, it would have kind of a reflection of that red that's on there anyway. So it kind of works out that I would add a little bit of this orange to this too. So, all right. And then lastly on here, you've got lettuce again, so we know how to do that. This is probably going to be a little brighter than this. So I'm making my little rainbow kind of action. So I'm going like that, right? And then you really, like around the edges, it's so black right there, you can't really put a color in there. I'm doing a lot of the tone of the green around this little edge area, just where you have the thick line. I'm not so much doing it where the cheese intersects that.